Hi there, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm actually visiting you from Austin, Texas, where I'm on assignment with a client. But I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk about the critical importance of communication and teamwork. In fact, I'm going to share with you just a short clip from the book Pulling Together and chapter 2, which is all about communication, and then I'll share a few comments on that with you. So, here we go. Can you imagine competing in an athletic contest without open access to the score, the clock, and the playbook? How about competing in battle without clear tactical plans and timely communication? Looking to buy a product or commission a service? How informed are the people you are considering? Without factual information and timely, candid feedback, teams quickly dissolve into weak, dependent groups, shifting responsibility and ownership for problems to those who are informed. In many organizations, this results in a crippling dependency syndrome, an upward delegation of problem solving and conflict resolution. Got a problem? Give it to the boss to solve. High performance teams are empowered teams, and information is a source of great power. With it, people can take ownership and act responsibly. Without it, people are captive. They are in the dark, doubtful about what to do and where to go. To empower a team, begin by sharing information. What are the key metrics and performance indicators for the team? What do team members need to know on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to manage performance responsibly? How do team members know the score without asking? While timely, candid feedback may not always be pleasant, it is necessary for any team to grow and adapt and to learn quickly from mistakes. Feedback can be verbal or visual to be effective, but never underestimate the power of self-discovery. This means designing and developing methods for team members to assess performance for themselves without micromanagement. Using self-discovery methods such as video feedback or graphical charts that show relative performance allows team members to judge their own performance in comparison to goals, standards, trends, and/or metrics. This approach to scorekeeping creates focus, generates enthusiasm, and helps keep the team aligned. Now stop and ask yourself, how well do you know the score? You know, one of the reasons I'm in Austin this week is to work with the executive team of an organization on alignment, making sure that everyone's on the same page. One of the ways I do that with many of my clients is through a process called baseline analysis. Baseline analysis is essentially where we form a team. We take about 3 weeks to gather the brutal facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. What's actually going on in the organization that is absolutely critical for everyone to know and to understand? What are those brutal facts? After about 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, we then bring in the executive team to hear a story. We ask them for 15 to 20 minutes without any interruption to listen to a summary of the current state as expressed through the brutal facts. And I got to tell you, it's awakening. It's a form of awakening in corporate America, or an organizational change that really gets people's attention. And the one other rule that we have, besides no chairs, we stand up, we hear the story. The team is crisp and clear in summarizing that story with brutal facts. And one of the other rules is that you cannot dispute anything you see or hear without factual basis. In other words, if you don't agree with something that's expressed, you better have your facts to dispute it. This keeps us away from getting into opinions and things like that. Keeps us grounded in the facts, and if they're indeed factual, measurable, and indisputable, there is no agreement. It's step one to getting a team aligned, is to share and communicate those brutal facts so that we're all on the same page and we know what to do next, which is to figure out why we have the problems we have, get down to that root cause, and then make the changes at that systemic level. That's the real brilliance in leading sustainable, transformational change. So that's my tip for today. Communicate openly, share information honestly, and get the facts. That's it for today. Take care. God bless.